Let's get one thing straight. Silence is your most powerful move. Most guys, they talk too much. They beg, they explain. They try to win her back with words. That's a rookie mistake. You want her back? Stop talking. Go silent. Watch what happens. Silence isn't emptiness. It's pressure. It's a question she can't answer. It's a mirror she can't avoid. When you go quiet, you force her to face herself. That's uncomfortable. That's why it works. Here's the truth. Women don't come running back to the guy who chases. They come back to the guy who disappears. Why? Because silence is rare. Most men can't handle it. Most men fold. You don't. When you go silent, she doesn't see indifference. Not at first. She sees a test. And women, they overthink everything. Your silence opens 100 doors in her mind. Did you stop caring? Did she lose you? Did she push too far? Suddenly, she's not enjoying her freedom. She's obsessed with your absence. That's the first reason she comes back. Silence steals her peace. A man who can stay silent shows something she almost never sees. Self-control. Most guys chase. Most guys beg. That makes her feel powerful, even if she's miserable. But when you don't react, you flip the script. You don't give her the validation she expects. Now she's the one who needs you, not the other way around. Silence is contrast. She's used to your attention, your texts, your calls. Then, nothing. That void is loud. Women crave consistency. Your silence is like taking away her favorite drug. Withdrawal always creates craving. The space she thought she wanted, now it's the one thing she can't handle. That craving brings her back. Silence also forces accountability. As long as you're talking, she has someone to blame, someone to argue with, someone to project onto. But when you're silent, she's left alone with her choices. She has to sit with how she treated you. She has to wonder why you walked away without a word. That stings. It removes her ability to play the victim. A man who doesn't react shows strength, real strength. You're not controlled by emotion. You're not desperate for reassurance. That's magnetic. She may never say it, but she's drawn to the man who doesn't flinch. Your silence says, "I don't need you to validate me." That energy pulls her back. Here's the paradox. Women leave because they think they can do better, but they run back when your silence proves they can't. She expects you to wait around. When you don't, she starts comparing. Every new guy feels weaker, needier, more predictable. Suddenly, the man she left, the one who stayed silent, looks like the only one with real value. That realization drives her back. Silence creates imagination. Words are limited. Silence, it lets her mind run wild. She imagines you moving on, living your best life. Maybe even with someone else. Imagination is always stronger than reality. It magnifies her fear of losing you for good. That fear pulls her back. Your silence also triggers her competitive side. Women hate being replaced. They want to believe they're unforgettable. Your silence hints that you're not just fine without her. You might be better off. That hits her pride. She comes back, not just for love, but to prove she still matters. Silence is a mirror. When she throws anger or indifference at you, she expects a reaction. When you give her nothing, she's left with her own emotions. She starts to question why she feels unsettled if she didn't care. That realization makes her vulnerable. That vulnerability brings her back. Silence ages well. Words get twisted, forgotten, thrown back in your face. Silence gets heavier with time. Every day you stay quiet, the weight grows. What started as relief becomes torture. The only way to end it? She comes back. Silence separates men. Any guy can beg. Any guy can explain. Very few can stay quiet, composed, and detached. That makes you rare. Rarity increases value. The more she realizes how uncommon your silence is, the more she feels she lost something special. That scarcity mindset pulls her back. Silence exposes the truth. Words can fake strength, silence can't. You either have it or you don't. When she sees you steady in silence, she knows your value isn't built on empty promises. It's built on self-respect. That's magnetic. Women crave men who are grounded in reality, not fantasy. Silence resets the power dynamic. When she left, she thought she held all the cards. Silence takes those cards back. Power isn't in leaving. Power is in not chasing. Suddenly, she's not in control. She's reacting to you. Silence sparks curiosity. Women are wired to explore mysteries. Nothing is more mysterious than a man who doesn't explain himself. Your silence creates questions that never stop running in her head. Why didn't he call? Why isn't he chasing? What's he doing without me? That curiosity becomes obsession. Obsession brings her back. A man who stays silent shows standards. You won't beg. You won't tolerate disrespect. You won't lose your dignity for anyone. That sets you apart. Your silence says, I'd rather lose you than lose myself. That conviction is rare. It pulls her back. Silence taps into her fear of loss. Women act strong, but the idea of being truly forgotten terrifies them. When your silence lasts longer than she expected, she starts to panic. Did she miscalculate? Did she lose someone who mattered? That fear creates urgency. Urgency makes her run back. Silence reframes the story. When she left, she thought you were weak or needy. Your silence rewrites that. Suddenly, she's not rejecting you. She's being ignored. That reversal shocks her pride. It makes her question everything. Silence creates space for self-reflection. Without you around, she starts to see her own patterns. She sees how she pushed away a man who refused to lose his dignity. She realizes the difference between a man who needs her and a man who chooses her. That clarity fuels her return. Silence is masculine. It's calm, stable, controlled. Qualities women crave but rarely find. A man who can stay silent after loss proves his world doesn't revolve around one person. That energy is irresistible. Silence disrupts her expectations. She expects you to chase, to beg, to explain. Silence throws out the script. Now you're unpredictable. Unpredictability keeps her hooked. Silence proves you value yourself. You don't fight for scraps. You show your worth isn't tied to her validation. That makes her rethink her choices. If you can walk away quietly, you have options. You have strength. You have a life beyond her. That aura draws her back. Silence is magnetic. It doesn't push. It doesn't pull. It just exists. And the longer you hold it, the stronger it gets. She starts to romanticize you. She forgets the flaws, the arguments, the disappointments. She remembers the mystery. That imagined version of you becomes irresistible. Bottom line, women always run back to the man who stayed silent. Because silence is power, and power is what she's really chasing.